right, here on Fox 9 on your side, we like to take a closer look at the weather and maybe even learn a few things while we're at it. So let's head over to the weather expert, Scott Dorval. Scott?
Well, we're in the classroom now, right? Down school is back in session, so we're asking the kids to send us their weather questions. And so I was out at Barbara Morgan STEM Academy, and I've got another weather whiz kid asking another question on tornadoes.
My name is Schneidau. I go to Barbara Morgan STEM Academy, and my question is, why doesn't Boise get any tornadoes?
Well, Evan, Boise does get tornadoes, but it is certainly good that we don't get very many. They're very few and far between, but we actually do get tornadoes. I'll show you in a moment, but I want to show you first of all, when you look across the country, you're absolutely right. Boy, compared to the center part of the nation, which is known as Tornado Alley right here, a very high probability of getting tornadoes in central Oklahoma, down to North Texas as well, and even up to eastern portions of Nebraska, southern Minnesota, even into Wisconsin, and here in Indiana as well. All this region, moderate to very high probability of tornadoes, while in the west it is quite low, and generally in the northeast it's certainly lower than the center part of the nation. By the way, more tornadoes form in this part of the country than anywhere else in the world, just because of the way the weather patterns come together for this region. So if there's a place you didn't want to get a tornado, this is where you don't want to live, right here, north central, just north of Oklahoma City. And they've certainly seen their share of tornadoes. But take a look at this photograph over a very familiar place, Bronco Stadium. A little while ago, though, you can see for a few years back, not as many seats in the stands here. Here is a funnel cloud that did not touch down, so it wasn't officially a tornado, but this is a rotating thunderstorm. It occurred in June. It roared right over downtown, went into the foothills, and if that had touched down, it would have meant business. With winds over 100 miles an hour, would have caused extensive damage and maybe taken some lives with it as well. And that's why tornadoes are extremely dangerous. Here's another tornado, or another picture I want to show you first of all from a major thunderstorm just this past summer. A viewer sent this in and said, look at this amazing thunderstorm as it came in. And I said, wait a second, take a close look. And I asked him, he never even saw this, but look at this funnel coming right out of this. I showed this to the Weather Service, and they said, yes, indeed. It was a funnel. They were going to issue a tornado warning, but they weren't sure if it was there or not, weren't getting reports. It did not touch ground, and so it just came very close. And if you look at this picture right here, this was another viewer showing the same funnel coming down, almost touching down, again, over northwest Boise towards Eagle and Star. So indeed, we do get those tornadoes from time to time, and down there primarily in June and July for Boise.
North central Oklahoma. I'll remember that.
Let's stay away from there in the spring, certainly.
All right, thanks, Scott. Okay. Coming up next.